Do your legs ache more now? Does climbing stairs feel like scaling a mountain, or a simple walk leave you feeling unusually weak and fatigued? You might think it's just the inevitable march of time, a natural part of getting older. But what if that weakness, that pain, that loss of mobility isn't just about age? What if the foods you eat every single day are actively undermining your leg strength, stiffening your joints, and stealing your independence? We're about to expose the common dietary culprits that could be crippling your ability to move freely and confidently. More importantly, we will provide clear, straightforward changes you can make starting today to help rebuild your strength, reduce discomfort, and protect your precious mobility for the years ahead. This isn't just about eating better, it's about maintaining your freedom, preventing debilitating falls, and staying actively engaged in life. Forget accepting weakness as unavoidable. Let's identify what's holding you back. First on our list, processed sugars. These aren't just the obvious sweets like candies, cakes, and sodas. Sugar hides in countless processed foods, sauces, dressings, flavored yogurts, breakfast cereals, even seemingly savory items like bread and canned soups. When you consume these refined sugars, your blood sugar levels spike dramatically. This triggers a rush of insulin to clear the sugar, leading inevitably to a crash that leaves you feeling drained. This constant up and down cycle does more than just sap your energy. It promotes chronic, low-grade inflammation throughout your body. Inflammation is a major driver of joint pain and stiffness, particularly in weight-bearing joints like your knees and hips. It degrades cartilage, the cushioning tissue in your joints, leading to increased friction, pain, and conditions like osteoarthritis, making movement progressively more difficult and painful. Furthermore, excessive sugar intake interferes with protein synthesis and contributes to insulin resistance. When your cells become resistant to insulin, they can't effectively take up glucose for energy or utilize protein for muscle repair and maintenance. This accelerates sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, weakening your leg muscles, compromising your balance, and increasing your risk of falls. Sugar also damages collagen and elastin, proteins vital for the health of your skin, tendons, and ligaments, potentially making tissues less resilient and more prone to injury. Reducing processed sugar means actively fighting inflammation, stabilizing energy levels, and giving your muscles the chance they need to stay strong. Next, let's tackle deep-fried and fast foods. The convenience is tempting, the taste often satisfying, but the price your body pays, especially your legs, is incredibly high. These foods are typically laden with unhealthy trans fats and excessive amounts of saturated fats, often cooked in repeatedly heated oils that become oxidized and inflammatory. Consuming these fats contributes significantly to systemic inflammation, exacerbating joint pain and stiffness, just like sugar does. Poor circulation specifically impacts your legs, leading to feelings of heaviness, cramping, fatigue, and increasing the risk of serious conditions like peripheral artery disease, PAD, and deep vein thrombosis, DVT. Healthy blood flow is essential for delivering oxygen and nutrients to your leg muscles and removing waste products. Compromising it directly impacts strength and endurance. Moreover, fried and fast foods are incredibly calorie-dense but nutritionally poor. They contribute easily to weight gain. Every extra pound you carry puts significantly more pressure on your knees and hips, estimated at an additional 4 pounds of pressure on the knees for every 1 pound of body weight gained. This constant excess stress accelerates wear and tear on the joints, worsening pain and limiting mobility. Swapping fried foods for baked, grilled, or steamed options, and choosing whole foods over fast food meals reduces inflammatory fat intake, supports better circulation, and helps manage weight, taking crucial pressure off your lower body. If you are over 60 or especially over 70, listen closely. The information in videos like this one is specifically designed to help you navigate the health challenges that become more prominent with age. We provide actionable strategies, not just generic advice, to ensure you don't miss out on crucial tips for maintaining your strength, mobility, and overall health. You need to subscribe to this channel. Hit that subscribe button now and click the notification bell. Okay, Now let's move on to the high-sodium food. High-sodium foods present a significant challenge, especially as much of our salt intake comes hidden in processed items rather than just the salt shaker. Canned soups, processed meats like bacon, deli slices and sausages, frozen dinners designed for convenience, and common snacks such as chips and pretzels are major contributors. Even bread, certain breakfast cereals, and many condiments pack a surprising amount of sodium used by manufacturers for flavor and preservation. While sodium is vital in small amounts for nerve and muscle function, the excessive levels typical in modern diets cause several problems detrimental to leg strength and mobility. One of the most immediate effects of consuming too much sodium is fluid retention, known as edema. Your body holds onto extra water to dilute the excess salt, attempting to maintain balance. This extra fluid often pools in the lower extremities due to gravity, causing swelling in the legs, ankles, and feet. This swelling makes legs feel heavy, tight, and uncomfortable, making movement feel laborious and contributing to overall fatigue. The physical discomfort alone can discourage activity, creating a negative cycle for mobility. Beyond the noticeable swelling, a high-sodium diet is increasingly linked to promoting chronic, low-grade inflammation throughout the body. Perhaps one of the most insidious effects of excess sodium is its impact on bone health. When your kidneys work hard to excrete the surplus sodium, they also tend to eliminate more calcium in the urine. To compensate and maintain essential blood calcium levels, your body may draw calcium directly from your bones. Over time, this constant depletion weakens the skeletal structure, reducing bone density and significantly increasing the risk of osteoporosis. For seniors, this makes bones fragile and highly susceptible to fractures, especially hip fractures from falls, which can severely impact independence. Furthermore, high sodium intake is a primary driver of high blood pressure or hypertension. The retained fluid increases blood volume, and over time, excess sodium can make blood vessels stiffer. Hypertension damages blood vessels everywhere, including the crucial arteries supplying blood to your legs. This damage contributes to narrowing of the arteries and poor circulation, leading to symptoms like leg cramps during activity, muscle fatigue, and an increased risk of peripheral artery disease, PAD. Reduced blood flow means leg muscles don't get enough oxygen and nutrients, directly impairing their strength and endurance. Reducing sodium by reading labels, cooking from scratch with herbs and spices, and limiting processed foods is therefore crucial for managing blood pressure, reducing swelling, protecting bones, and supporting healthy circulation in the legs. Next, we have refined carbohydrates. Refined carbohydrates are another category of foods that can significantly undermine leg strength and mobility. These are typically grain products that have had their fiber-rich bran and nutrient-dense germ removed during processing, leaving mostly starch. Common examples include white bread, white rice, pasta made from white flour, sugary breakfast cereals, pastries, cookies, and many packaged snacks. While they provide quick energy, their lack of fiber and nutrients leads to several negative health consequences. The absence of fiber causes refined carbohydrates to be digested very quickly, resulting in a rapid surge of glucose, or sugar, into the bloodstream. This triggers a large release of insulin from the pancreas to manage the sugar spike. However, this often leads to a subsequent rapid drop in blood sugar, sometimes falling below normal levels. This blood sugar roller coaster causes cycles of energy highs followed by significant crashes, leading to feelings of fatigue, weakness, and irritability. For physical activity, this means a lack of sustained energy, making leg muscles feel weak and tire easily, thus discouraging regular movement. Because the refining process strips away vital nutrients, these foods are often referred to as providing empty calories. They lack the fiber, B vitamins, essential for energy production, magnesium, important for muscle contraction, and similar to excess sugar and unhealthy fats, diets high in refined carbohydrates promote chronic inflammation throughout the body. The sharp fluctuations in blood sugar and insulin levels are thought to contribute significantly to this inflammatory state. This systemic inflammation can worsen joint pain and stiffness, particularly in the knees and hips, making movement uncomfortable and hindering mobility for seniors already prone to conditions like osteoarthritis. Frequent consumption of refined carbs, leading to repeated large insulin surges, can also contribute to insulin resistance over time. This occurs when the body's cells become less responsive to insulin signals. Insulin resistance not only impairs glucose uptake for energy, but also hinders muscle protein synthesis, the process of building and repairing muscle tissue. This makes it harder for muscles to maintain strength and recover from activity, potentially accelerating age-related muscle loss, sarcopenia, and resulting in weaker legs and poorer balance. Finally, refined carbohydrates contribute easily to weight gain. They are less filling than their whole grain counterparts due to the lack of fiber, making overconsumption easy. The subsequent energy crashes can also trigger cravings for more quick energy foods. Recognizing these harmful foods is the first, crucial step. The second, more empowering step is making conscious choices to replace them with nutrient-dense whole foods. Think lean proteins for muscle repair, colorful fruits and vegetables packed with anti-inflammatory antioxidants and vitamins, healthy fats like those found in olive oil, avocados, and nuts to support joint health and circulation, and whole grains for sustained energy and fiber. It's never too late to make positive changes. Your body has a remarkable capacity to respond when given the right fuel. Even small, consistent adjustments, choosing water over soda, baking instead of frying, opting for an apple instead of a cookie, seasoning with herbs instead of salt, accumulate over time, leading to significant improvements in how you feel and move. Taking control of your diet is taking control of your mobility and your independence. Every healthy meal, every smart snack is an investment in stronger legs, less pain, and a more active, vibrant future. Choose foods that nourish and strengthen, not those that weaken and restrict. The power to maintain your leg strength and enjoy life with greater freedom truly lies on your plate. Start making those better choices today. Thank you for watching. If this information has been valuable to you, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with friends or family who might benefit, and leave a comment